You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, this is going to be the most disturbing sports video we probably ever made on this channel. Now, I get it, man, that people love their sports. I get that. I love sports also as well. But this one 49ers fan took it way too far. Now, to me, guys, family is more important than any game, any sporting event, NFL, NBA, whatever. But I guess not according to this 49ers fan. The 49ers are more important than his family because guess what he did, folks? He is now shot and killed his wife, and he shot his daughter. Why? It's because his wife didn't want him watching the NFL game. This is crazy. The man shot and killed his wife and shot his daughter. Now, he's not alive anymore because he ended up taking his own life. Yeah. And we're going to react to this video from Sheriff Grady. You guys probably know him. And he's going to break down everything. Now, I didn't watch all of the video. I wanted to kind of go in fresh because this story is so disturbing, folks, that, wow. I just can't believe it, man. I really can't believe it. But let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Man kills wife, shoots stepdaughter after argument over NFL game. Wow. A Winter Haven, Florida man allegedly shot and killed his wife and then shot his 13-year-old stepdaughter on December 22nd following an argument about an NFL game. Fox 13 reported the Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd indicated that the man Jason Kinney began screaming at his wife after she suggested he turn off the game. And I believe this is also near the end of the game. The tension grew great enough that the wife, Crystal Kinney, told their 12-year-old son to go next door and get someone to call 911. The boy heard gunshots while he was at the neighbor's, and responding deputies discovered Crystal deceased and a stepdaughter with a gunshot wound to the face. Wow. Wow. Sheriff Judd said the stepdaughter said, quote, "I begged him, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. And he shot me anyway." Unbelievable, man. This is just pure evil. So let's go ahead and listen in to Sheriff Grady here, guys. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. As you know, anytime you report on a murder, it's a sad situation. It is hugely sad when it's around Christmas. And what I'm about to describe to you is even 10 times that worse. And it started last night in Highland City. Jason Kinney, who's 47, is married to Crystal Kinney. And Jason's been drinking during the evening. And he's watching his football team, the 49ers, play football. Well, they're having a good night. They're winning. In fact, they won big. Sometime toward the end of the game, at around 11 o'clock, an argument began when Crystal suggested they watch something else on television. And the argument got really heated. Crystal told her 12-year-old son to go to call 911. So the 12-year-old flees to the neighbor's house in order to dial 911, and as he's leaving the house, he hears a gunshot. Deputies arrive within less than 5 minutes of the call for service, And when we enter the house, we see that Crystal Kinney, the wife of Jason, is shot in the head and dead.
Wow. He executed her.
But it gets worse. We go into the bedroom and we see a 13-year-old child, a little girl. She shot twice. She shot in the shoulder and she shot in the face.
Oh, God.
We later learned the bullet in the face hit her on the bridge of the nose, went straight up and out the top of her head. She is alive in critical condition, but stable at Lakeland Regional Health, and is alert and talking.
Wow.
That's a Christmas miracle. Jason shot her twice and intended to kill her. He didn't, however, shoot his biological child, thank God, who was 1 year old and in a crib. He shot his stepdaughter. He didn't get a chance to shoot his stepson, who had run to dial 911. Jason then jumps into his vehicle and flees the scene just prior to deputies arriving. He is going toward Lake Wells. He calls his sister in upstate New York, and he says, I've done something very, very bad. Very bad. I did something terrible. And this is the last time you'll ever talk to me. You'll see me on the news, but I am not going to jail. I'm not going to jail for the rest of my life. So he goes to his father's house, which apparently is currently in probate. His father's deceased, and there's a friend staying there. When he gets to the house, he immediately goes into a shed. Deputies now are tracking Jason. We set up a perimeter and start yelling for Jason to come out of this shed, which is adjacent to the home. And the deputies hear a single gunshot. When we make entrance into the shed, we find that Jason has shot himself in the forehead, and he too is deceased. I want you to think about this a minute. As the investigations unfolded during the night, and we're still in the preliminary stages, and as I always say when we talk soon, whatever we give you today is subject to modification. We found a note that at some time in the past Crystal wrote, and it was open, where she told Jason, you know, you're drinking, you're using cocaine again, this is not the way the family should be, you need God.
That says a lot right there, folks. So this man's a cokehead and a drunk. Wow.
Crystal, by the way, goes to church every Sunday. We don't know when she wrote the note. It's not dated, there's no time, there's no indication, but it was open. So did she write it, as they argued earlier in the evening, or had it been some period of time? We can't determine that. We also were able to talk to the 12-year-old, our Christmas miracle. She said, I begged him, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, and he shot me anyway. This is things that are never supposed to happen. And certainly we are all very, very happy that our little 13-year-old girl is, from every indication, going to survive and thrive. But the investigation's still underway. But this is a family disturbance that apparently had gone on for some time. We talked to another family member, and that family member said, oh, he's been beating on her for a while. So we've checked our records to see if we received any calls at the residence, and we have not. He has never been arrested for domestic violence. But bottom line is, 3 days before Christmas, he shot and killed his wife. He shot his 13-year-old stepdaughter twice and intended to kill her. Called his sister and confessed that he did something terrible, and then rather than be arrested, shot and killed himself.
Coward.
Quite frankly, I don't want to sound sinister, but the only thing he did right that night was shoot himself after those horrible deeds. If he felt that way, he could have taken himself out and not hurt those two beautiful people. So it's sad anytime. It's horrific anytime. He had a chance. He could have gotten mental health help. We'd have done anything we could for him and the family in advance. But he just absolutely destroyed a family, literally, and the mental health of two children without their mama and an infant that will grow up without a mother and a father. 3 days before Christmas. Any questions?
You said the 12-year-old that's asked not to be shot at. Did you mean the 13-year-old?
I meant the 13-year-old. 12-year-old was the boy, the 13-year-old was the girl. The 13-year-old girl begged not to be shot.
Yeah, so the boy actually ran to the neighbor's house.
Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. And he shot her twice anyway. The 12-year-old had fled out of the house, and the 12-year-old, heard the first gunshot as he was leaving.
Was it that neighbor that ended up being able to call 911?
He went to a neighbor's house, and 911 was dialed from the neighbor's house.
Was the gun registered to him?
We don't know who the gun's registered to, and you don't have to register guns in Florida, so that we will do a background on the gun, but it's too early to determine ownership. But the reality is, in Florida, we don't register guns, so.
And I know you said there hadn't been prior domestic violence related calls. Did he have any other, history of any sort of violence?
No criminal history.
What happens to these children now?
Well, right now they're with the grandparents. DCF's call. DCF will take custody of them. They are placed right now with grandparents. And long term, the DCF and the grandparents will have to work that out.
Okay. I'm going to stop it right there, guys. I mean, this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. This guy should burn in hell for what he did. Burn in hell. Watching this, guys, this is definitely much bigger than just an NFL game. But I guess he snapped because he really wanted to watch that 49ers game. And he said, you know what? The 49ers, I want to watch them. I'm going to take out my wife and stepdaughter. Really? This is pure evil, man. Pure evil. So I'm going to leave it right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.